This board, this top timber, 6x2, and this, and then this bar. And this bar is not in concrete. Yes, anytime. It's nailed, anytime someone can. Yeah. So this is what we are calling corruption. 60 million. These boards, I think we would have done either concrete on top, other than having boards. So the district engineer and the people concerned should be investigated. They should be investigated immediately to ensure that we don't lose more money. I don't know whether Honorable Mulongo, you have something to say?
No. Very importantly, the district of Namisi and like other districts in the Bukish sub-region have been either underfunded or not funded at all. So you find the roads in very bad shape. You find bridges, either they are there or poorly done. Some of them are swept soon after. Let's some
take care, this thing can fall.
And
this morning, I guess it's 3 a.m. We have visited in Bali Health Center 4 in Busiri on Busiu Health Center 4 on Toro Road, which is the largest health center for the district of Mbale. I want to thank the doctors whom I found on duty, Dr. Mustafa and Dr. Bernard. He was in charge of the hospital. He went on sudden leave. He left him, so he's currently in charge of the hospital. I want to report that they are very hardworking people. I found them with a few nurses and midwives working. The hospital is packed. Even some patients are on the floor. That's sadly to report. So as government have assured them and the patients that I will inform the President and the Minister of Health to plan for at least expand the hospital with an additional ward, maternity ward and outpatient ward to absorb the ever-increasing number of the hospital. They have also informed me that the hospital is serving patients from Butaleja and the Tororo and Manafa, that all those patients come here for treatment. So I want to thank you, doctors. Unfortunately, I also want to inform you that just like the other health center I did a spot check on, tonight still I discovered in this very hospital there are 5 ghost staff who are earning money from government of Uganda, and yet they have never been here. The 3 were posted here before even they reported for duty. They were given study leave, but of which I believe there is no study leave. It's just a tactic of making money. So government loses 60 million, close to 90 million, because the nurse is earning currently about 1.5 million, not one, between 1 to 1.5. So if they earn 1.5 over 1 year, which they have been here, that comes to 15 million. If you get 15 million times 5, it's totally wrong. We're in 75 million. Between 75 to 90 million that we are losing as government of Uganda on ghost staff. And there's some ghost staff impacting on their performance because we assume they have enough number of staff to support so many patients. Unfortunately, the staff are not there, they are ghosts. So whoever is involved in this ghost creation on payrolls in different health centers and schools, your time is out. Get saved. The time is now, get saved. Tukozeka ku Uganda.
Bamuyita Musingo. Asibye ku bantu wabwala SS. Abasibye ke headmaster atalina buvunanyizibwa tabeerawo. Tabeerawo ddala ajjawo olunaku lumu n'agenda. So mbadde nsaba onzikirize. Babaka ba Parliamentary bonna we bali wano, Minister Simon Mulongo wali, Kawo wali, njagala onzikirize newoleko obuyinza bwo. Headmaster oyo tumugamba Debali, deputy atwale mu maaso essomero. Temubagala, ne deputy tebamwagala. Bagadde bombi babi. Mbuuza minister, ndi mukwebuuza ku minister, mulide. So dossier aliwa. Musirike kale mumuyita je wano. Kakati kyetugenda okukola ompa obuyinza Doosi abeere acting headmaster paka wanaafuna obudde ogyeko naawe ku ground.
I'm sorry for what is going on. I pray that you remain calm and disciplined, well behaved as we try to sort out the issues. We are very sorry, but I ask you to keep disciplined so that our school gets the best out of the government efforts. Have a pleasant evening and may God bless you.
Thank you, Honorable Minister. So that is your Minister of Education, Honorable Muyingo. Now that the headmaster is irresponsible, he's not doing much. So the Director of Studies will act as the head of this institution. When the minister comes on the ground to make a final decision on who will be your headmaster. The deputy headmistress and the headmaster should step down to pave way for investigation. Also, young people, I'm appealing to you, don't participate in strikes, don't destroy property, and the parents, I've seen parents holding papers on the road. I've seen that, and that is why I'm taking this decision on behalf of the minister and on behalf of government. We are doing this as a collective decision. So we cannot allow you lose class. Then secondly, I understand you are paying school fees. How much are you paying? 100. You should not pay any money. Our students and our young people to study and excel in school. That is what the president wants. That is what Mama Janet Museveni Kataha needs. That is what the acting minister of education, Jesse Muyingo, Doctor, Honorable, needs. Now you have those. From today onwards, you will be the acting headmaster. The town will send a letter appointing him position as we investigate the former headmaster and the deputy head teacher.
Honorable Balamu Barugahara and Hon, who doubles as a member of Parliament and at the same time a minister of local government in Uganda. Today has been really popular in the news, doing a great job, visiting different government institutions like schools and hospitals to ensure that he confirms whether these institutions have been serving Ugandans as it is supposed to be, and then calling different ministers to confirm whether what these heads of these institutions are telling the truth. Some of these clips you have seen from different schools where Balamu has confirmed that schools have persistently continued charging students money or parents money, and yet the government of Uganda pays a lot of money to these schools. Shockingly, one school was getting over 1 billion per year, but at the same time this school is charging the government, parents money to educate their children. This is something we have always talked about, but many people do not understand why we say this. In person, I have always not agreed with the schools charging school fees, even if it is 10,000 Ugandan shillings. There are very many parents who cannot afford that, because we have many parents who do not belong to money economy, who actually belong and live, sustain their daily life through subsistence production. By subsistence production, I mean only planting crops for food, for family consumption, but not for selling. So when you look at such a house or a home, you don't expect them really to manage or to afford paying school fees for their children if the government does not come in to assist these children. A point in case is where you find that many Ugandan families lost their children, families lost children because of HIV and the war that was happening, especially in the northern part of Uganda during Joseph Kony time. Now, when you come and you don't consider this and you charge school fees to children, you find one grandmother or grandfather who is not even having energy anymore to work, is taking care of over 12 orphans, grandchildren who were left by his or her fallen children. That means chances of these all children to drop out of schools, chances are very high, and therefore the government needs to come and handle this issue, because these headmasters and teachers don't care as long as for them are working and getting money, and our children will continue dropping out of school, do not attain formal education, so that we get standard understanding in the country. And that is why you see a lot of conflicts happening here and there. So we thank you, Honorable Balamu, for the work you have done. I believe all ministers can copy this and really join you to stop this issue of sitting in offices and only wait for reports and recommendations from different officers who head these institutions, because they will do a lot. Maybe one thing I would like to advise Honorable Balamu, one of these days I will look for him so that I can give him my idea and proposal of how he can monitor the attendance, full attendance of these workers, government workers, to see that they don't cheat the public in not giving them service delivery. One of them is providing biometric machines in every school and every hospital, so that these people are called upon to punch in every 1 hour to show that, because their salary is divided in 2 hours. Every government worker works for 8 hours and 1 hour of break. So that means working hours are 8 hours and 9 hours including break. Now, so that means every worker is supposed to have 8 hours punched in that biometric machine every day. However much someone will want to run away from school and go, then come back and punch in, again go, come back and punch in, it will be hectic. I don't think they will afford to do that. Because even if you put cameras to monitor them, like how other countries are doing, they monitor workers over through camera, and one command center maybe per different hospitals and schools. They monitor whether all teachers are present and they are doing what they are supposed to do. But since in Uganda we cannot manage that, we can have biometric machines where that are programmed to enter the attendance of a teacher. At least every month they are supposed to have 48 hours, 48 hours I think per week. Yes, per week. And if the teacher or a doctor or a nurse is not having a record of 48 hours per week, then salary or other action should be taken against that worker of government. And many countries are using that because if you want to compel these government officials to attend to their clients and to be present in their offices, That is the only way you can do it, because these doctors and teachers and all other civil servants will know that I have to punch in every 1 hour in the biometric machine to record my hour. If my hour is not recorded, then my salary will be taken away. And if it is consistently done that someone's hours are missing in the punching in that biometric system, then this person will be given a warning letter once, and a warning letter twice. Then the third warning letter will be one of stopping that worker from being a government worker, because the system of today, the law provides for them for their job security. Many teachers are working hard to join government payroll, and many doctors and nurses are fighting hard to join government payroll, because they know once they join government payroll, they can never be dismissed, whether they work or they don't work. So the law today protects workers, government workers, even when they are really not doing any service to our people. So the law should be also revisited, so that these people can be removed from office easily if they are found of not being competent to these offices. So Honorable Balamu Barugahara, kindly you need to adopt in local government offices that are essential to service delivery. They need to be recording their presence after 1 hour. They go and punch in to show that this 1 hour I have completed, I have been at work. And many countries, like in UAE, many companies are using that system to check the presence of their workers. At least every 1 hour, they have to punch in different fields and different areas to show that they are present and they have really visited that particular area. So if you also do that, then you will have the teachers at work, or you will have doctors and nurses at work. We support you and we thank you for what you're doing, and we call upon all other ministries or ministers to do the same. Thank you for listening to me and watching my video. Kindly don't forget to subscribe to my channel, comment and like, share. When you subscribe, you get a chance to really follow me up and watch every video that I keep posting. Kindly subscribe by tapping the subscribe button where you see a symbol of a bell. Thank you. Let's catch up next time.